Hey guys, Jake here from the Fly Fiend. Thanks for tuning back into another fly tying tutorial. Today I'm going to be tying up a slim grizzly nymph. I'm going to throw a fresh hook in the vise and we'll get right into tying. The hook I'm tying this fly on is a Firehole Sticks 718 in a size 14. I have that paired up with a 3mm gold tungsten bead. You can also oversize the bead to a 3.5mm if you wish. The thread I'm going to be using, UTC 70 denier in olive. I'm going to start my thread right behind that bead, so I can cut out my tag in there. Now the first material I'm going to be tying in is our rib. It's going to be UTC ultra wire. This is brassy, and this is sculpin olive. So I've been using this wire for a lot of my patterns lately. Really like the color to it and how it looks. I'm gonna throw this on the side of the shank facing towards the camera. I'm just gonna take thread wraps down that shank, securing it. I'm going to bring my thread back up to my original tie-in point, trying to keep everything nice and smooth and flat here. So for the actual body of the fly, I'm going to be using some crystal flash. This is in the color Peacock. I'm going to grab 2 pieces, align them, tie these in on the side of the shank facing towards me. Taking some nice touching, securing wraps there. Then back up to my original tie-in point, just like so. So you got your wire coming out the one side, then your body material coming out the other. So at this point, you can start wrapping this crystal flash up your shank, creating your body. I'm kind of just overlying this just a bit, just so I get some coverage here. Then once I get up to my tie-in point, capture it, cut out the excess, just kind of clean that up just a bit. The next material we'll be tying in is our tail, and for our tail I'm going to be using just some regular pheasant tail. This is dyed brown. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get about 5, 6 or so fibers here. I'd usually put like 3, but I kind of want to go a little heavier on the tail, just since it's going to be coming up over the body. I kind of want that that line to kind of be profound. So what I'm going to do is put this right on top. I'm just going to make 1 capture wrap there. Then I can kind of judge how long I want that tail. Usually it's like a hook gap. So this is kind of the tricky part here. I'm gonna grab my wire, try to keep this pheasant tail all together right on top. Once you make the first wrap and secure it down in there, should be pretty decent. Just like so. I'm keeping pressure on this wire while I'm making wraps. just like that. So you can cut your pheasant tail out, then helicopter your wire out, and then just smooth all that over, just like so. Now for the wing case, I'm going to be using some Kylie's Nymph skin. This is just black. It's kind of like a stretchy, kind of like a silicone almost material. Adds a nice dark wing pad. So I'm going to tie that in right behind that bead. Kind of just gauge how big you want that thorax. Come in, pull this up, and cut out that excess. It's just going to suck down in there. Just like so. Now for the legs, it's going to be tying in some Grizzly hackle. This is a dyed olive. It's just out of a shore fishing mini saddle pack. So I'm just going to prep this for tie-in. Then I'm just going to tie that in right in the thorax area, just like so. So for the actual thorax, we'll be using ice dub. I'm going to take a small pinch of olive brown. I'm just going to dub a nice slender tight dubbing noodle here. Just to build up a small thorax. I'm just going to add a little bit more into that. Just like so. Grab my hackle pliers. Grab this piece of hackle here. And lift it up to vertical. Kind of just use my finger just to brush back these fibers. I'm gonna make about 2.5 or so. Wraps. I don't want this too thick. Cut that out there. And what I'm actually going to do is just trim the top. This is going to give me kind of a smooth landing pad for my wing case to come over. Just like that. I can pull this wing case. Secure that nice and tight. Pull that up. I like to leave a little bit of extra on the top there, just so it doesn't, since this is a really stretchy material, I don't want it to pop out. So that's why I leave a little. Throw in a whip finish. I'm gonna add a little bit of Loon Outdoors clear fly finish here. just to protect that wing case and those thread wraps. Just kind of use my scissors to make sure everything's covered. Cure that with my light, and you're good to go. This is a cool little pattern. You can tie it in from size 10 all the way down to a size 18. I usually keep it around 14, 16. If the water's a little higher, I will tie it in a size 12, or if I'm fishing for steelhead, I'll also tie it in a size 12. Cool little attractor pattern, but it also kind of looks natural. Just a nice blend of both synthetic and natural. Tie a few up, let me know how you guys do with them. If you want to purchase this fly, you can check out my website at theflyfiend.com. If you have any questions about the fly or any of the materials, you can drop that down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Thanks a lot again for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next tutorial.